One of the biggest names in sports media is being sued for sexual harassment amid allegations of improper behavior that date back nearly a decade.
I don't know why everybody if you notice, everybody's posted it. They got me.
What's good, HollyHood? Buckle up, because today we're diving into a lawsuit that's got the sports world shook. It's got everything: scandal, betrayal, and a workplace environment that sounds more like a soap opera than a professional network. Fox Sports is under fire, and big names like Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and top exec Charles Dixon are caught in the crosshairs. The allegations: harassment, inappropriate advances, and some serious abuse of power. This hairstylist lawsuit is shining a light on what's been going on behind the scenes for years, and it's not pretty. Let's break it down and figure out just how deep this rabbit hole goes. This all started when a hairstylist listed as Ms. Faraj G in legal documents filed a bombshell lawsuit against Fox Sports. She says that during her time there, she faced inappropriate behavior from some of the biggest names at the network. Faraj worked with Fox from 2016 to 2024, primarily on Undisputed. But according to her, the job wasn't just haircuts and professionalism. It was filled with uncomfortable moments, retaliation, and power games. Her claims target not just individuals like Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and Charles Dixon, but the culture of Fox Sports itself. She alleges that the network fostered an environment where misconduct was swept under the rug and those who spoke out were silenced. This lawsuit has fans and critics alike buzzing. Some are demanding accountability, while others are questioning whether there's more to the story than meets the eye. Joy Taylor is one of the most prominent names in the lawsuit, and her career rise is being called into question. Taylor joined Fox Sports in 2016 and quickly became the face of shows like Undisputed and Speak. But according to Faraj, her path to success wasn't entirely above board. Faraj alleges that Taylor had a personal relationship with Charles Dixon, a high-ranking Fox executive, which may have influenced her career trajectory. The lawsuit claims that this connection helped Taylor land her role on Undisputed, despite her limited experience at the time. What makes this even messier? Faraj says Taylor's husband allegedly ended their marriage after discovering the affair. The lawsuit suggests that the fallout wasn't just personal. It impacted Taylor's professional relationships and even led to rumors of hush money being involved. This revelation is huge because Taylor has always branded herself as someone who broke barriers through hard work and determination. If the allegations are true, they cast a whole new light on her rise in the industry. Charles Dixon is described in the lawsuit as a central figure in the alleged toxic culture at Fox Sports. Faraj claims Dixon used his position to control and manipulate employees, creating a work environment filled with inappropriate advances and intimidation. One incident that stands out: Faraj alleges that Dixon groped her at Joy Taylor's birthday party. She says when she turned to Taylor for support, she was brushed off and told to let it go. Faraj was allegedly warned that Dixon's influence at the network made him untouchable. Faraj's accusations against Dixon don't stop there. She claims that his behavior wasn't limited to isolated incidents. It was a pattern that went unchecked for years. According to her, Dixon's actions were part of a larger issue within the company where powerful figures felt emboldened to act without consequences. If these allegations are proven, they could bring major changes to the leadership at Fox Sports and raise serious questions about the network's oversight. Skip Bayless is no stranger to controversy, but the allegations in this lawsuit take things to a whole new level. Faraj claims that Bayless developed an inappropriate fixation on her, which escalated over time. She alleges that Bayless would hug her for too long, make comments about her body, and even proposition her for a one-night stand for $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. Faraj says she was so taken aback by the offer that she tried to brush it off, mentioning her child and the cameras around them. Faraj claims that Bayless didn't take no for an answer and continued to make her uncomfortable in the workplace. She says his advances created a tense dynamic that affected her ability to do her job. These allegations have left fans divided. Some are questioning questioning the validity of the claims, while others are calling for Bayless to be held accountable. Either way, his reputation is taking a hit. When news of the $1.5 million offer broke, social media went into overdrive. Memes, hot takes, and debates flooded platforms like Twitter and Instagram, with everyone chiming in on the allegations. $1.5 million for one night? Skip out here throwing contracts like he's signing free agents, one viral tweet read. Others pointed out the serious implications of the power imbalance, calling it an abuse of authority. Fans of Undisputed were especially vocal, questioning how the allegations might affect Bayless's future at Fox Sports. While he's always been a polarizing figure, these claims have put him in an even harsher spotlight. For Bayless, the court of public opinion might be as brutal as any legal repercussions. Another twist in the lawsuit involves Shannon Sharpe, who co-hosted Undisputed with Bayless for years. Faraj alleges that rumors of a romantic relationship between her and Sharpe led to tension with Bayless. She claims Bayless confronted her about the rumors, accusing her of betrayal and expressing jealousy. Faraj denies any involvement with Sharpe, but says the accusations added another layer of discomfort to her already toxic work environment. Sharpe has remained silent on the allegations, but his name being dragged into the lawsuit has fans speculating about what really went on behind the scenes of Undisputed. Faraj alleges that after rejecting advances and voicing her concerns, she faced retaliation from her colleagues. She says her assignments were reduced, her opportunities dried up, and she was effectively frozen out of workplace dynamics. The lawsuit also claims that Joy Taylor distanced herself from Faraj, prioritizing her own career over their friendship. This left Faraj feeling isolated and unsupported in an already challenging environment. Faraj's claims highlight how speaking out against misconduct can sometimes lead to more harm than resolution, raising questions about how companies handle complaints. One of the most jaw-dropping allegations in the lawsuit is Joy Taylor's alleged contingency plan. According to Faraj, Taylor confided in her that if her relationship with Charles Dixon ever became public, she would claim he had forced himself on her to shift the narrative. This claim, if true, suggests a calculated strategy to navigate the dangerous power dynamics within Fox Sports while protecting her own career. Faraj alleges Taylor was unapologetic about this plan, viewing it as a necessary move in a cutthroat industry. Taylor's supposed admission highlights the complexity of workplace power struggles, where even those facing challenges may resort to morally questionable tactics to survive. If proven, this could significantly impact Taylor's reputation and further complicate the lawsuit. This revelation has sparked heated debates online, with fans questioning how much of Taylor's career trajectory was shaped by strategy versus merit. The lawsuit isn't just about individual actions. It's also an indictment of Fox Sports' handling of workplace complaints. Faraj alleges that HR inquiries into her concerns were nothing more than a facade, aimed at protecting the company's image rather than addressing the root of the problem. According to Faraj, HR dismissed her complaints, often framing her as overreacting or misinterpreting situations. This lack of support left her feeling even more isolated and vulnerable. These allegations suggest a systemic issue within Fox Sports, where employees were discouraged from speaking out and those in power were shielded from consequences. If true, this reflects a workplace culture that prioritizes reputation over accountability. Calls for reform within the company are growing louder, with critics demanding a thorough investigation into HR practices and how complaints are handled. Interestingly, Colin Cowherd's name also comes up in the lawsuit, though not in the same way as the others. Faraj worked on Cowherd's show, The Herd, during her time at Fox Sports. Unlike the allegations against Dixon, Bayless, and Taylor, Faraj describes Cowherd as professional and respectful. She alleges he treated his staff fairly and created a more positive work environment. While Cowherd isn't implicated in any wrongdoing, his inclusion in the lawsuit has raised questions about what he might have observed during his time at Fox Sports. Could his perspective shed light on the workplace culture described in the lawsuit? Fans and industry insiders are keeping a close eye on Cowherd, wondering if he'll comment publicly or be called upon as a witness in the case. Joy Taylor has been feeling the heat since the lawsuit became public. While she's continued hosting Speak, fans have noticed a shift in her demeanor. She's ditched her usual bold fashion choices for more conservative outfits, and her on-screen energy seems more more subdued. Online, the backlash has been intense. Social media users have called her out for allegedly using relationships to advance her career, with hashtags like #Joy Taylor exposed trending on Twitter. Memes and old clips of Taylor have resurfaced, with fans dissecting every detail. One particularly viral comment summed it up. Joy Taylor went from empowerment queen to workplace drama in 0.2 seconds. This ain't it. Whether Taylor addresses the allegations directly or chooses to stay silent remains to be seen. Either way, her reputation is on shaky ground. The internet hasn't spared Skip Bayless either. Fans and critics alike have taken to social media to roast the 1.5 million proposition, with some calling it the ultimate trick bag. Comments like Skip offering $1.5 million, bro, that's NBA contract money, flooded Twitter. But beyond the jokes, many have raised serious concerns about the ethics of Bayless's alleged behavior, especially given his position of power. Bayless has always been a polarizing figure in sports media, but these allegations have taken things to a new level. Fans are questioning how much longer Fox Sports can keep him on air without addressing the controversy. For Bayless, the fallout from these allegations could be career-defining. Whether he survives this storm or not remains to be seen. This lawsuit has sparked a broader conversation about the culture of sports media. The allegations against Fox Sports echo issues that have surfaced in other industries, highlighting systemic problems with power dynamics and workplace harassment. Critics argue that companies like Fox Sports need to implement stricter policies and enforce real accountability to prevent these situations from happening in the first place. The lawsuit has become a rallying point for those calling for industry-wide reform. Fans and insiders are also discussing the unique challenges faced by women in male-dominated fields like sports media. The allegations against Taylor, Dixon, and Bayless have reignited debates about representation, ethics, and the pressures women face to navigate toxic environments. This isn't just about Fox Sports, it's about an entire industry that's overdue for change. At the center of all this chaos is Ms. Faraj G, who chose to speak out despite the risks. Her lawsuit isn't just about seeking justice for herself, it's about exposing a workplace culture that she says enabled abuse and silenced victims. Faraj's bravery has sparked conversations about the importance of standing up against misconduct, even when it feels like the odds are stacked against you. While her claims are still being evaluated in court, they've already made an impact by shining a light on these issues. Her fight isn't just personal, it's symbolic of a broader push for accountability and reform in industries plagued by power imbalances. No matter the outcome, Faraj's actions have sent a clear message. It's time for change. This lawsuit is more than just a scandal. It's a wake-up call for Fox Sports and the entire sports media world. The allegations of harassment, inappropriate behavior, and abuse of power demand a response, and the public is watching closely. For Skip Bayless, Joy Taylor, and Charles Dixon, the stakes couldn't be higher. Their careers, reputations, and legacies are all on the line. But beyond the individuals named, this case is a reckoning for a culture that has allowed these behaviors to persist. What do y'all think, HollyHood? Are these allegations the tip of the iceberg, or will this case finally bring about the accountability the industry needs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all the latest tea, drama, and exclusives. This story is far from over, and you know HollyHood will keep you updated every step of the way.